What's up, family? What's up? What it is, what it do? At the park with the kids. Hi, baby. No real title to this video. Just want to build with y'all. What's up? When y'all come in, say what's up. When y'all come in, say what's up. They put the best seat in the park in the middle of the sun. No shade. But this seat where I'm sitting at is how I can see wherever the kids are at. No title to this video, just the build. I want to talk to y'all about this chaos right now. It's so chaotic right now, y'all. It's so crazy right now. I'm just like, I'm trying to stay grounded and stay centered. And so that's what I want to talk to y'all today about. Because there is so much going on that you being centered in this space and time is going to be your saving grace. Otherwise, if you are not centered, and we're going to talk about what being centered is, if you are not centered in this space and time, you will undoubtedly go crazy. I have no doubt about it. Because one, we know we're in those Jason months where, shit gets crazy. I'm gonna have to migrate because my kids is migrating. So welcome to the park with me, y'all. Welcome to the park with me. But like I was saying, if you are not grounded in this space and time, if you are not centered in this space and time, you will indeed go crazy. And there's so many channels, downloads, information that is being delivered to me at this time that it's almost like where do I go with it for y'all? But for right now, I want to tell y'all about the season we're in. No, I'm not picking you up. Nope, not picking either one of y'all up. Let me show you what they're trying to do. Okay, that's not clear. They trying to get on this swing, and I'm telling them no. Mommy is 6 months pregnant. I ain't picking nobody up. I'm not picking nobody up. Anyways, y'all, so we are moving into fall. We're in the fall season now. And fall really represents releasing, letting go. This is why as the seasons change, and as we get deeper into September, October, November, as we get into those months, this is why the leaves turn brown and the leaves start falling off the trees. This is fall. And so what this means for you as a spiritual being is that there are things that you are going to have to let fall. There are things that you are going to have to release. There are things that you are going to have to let go of. There are certain people, certain ideas, certain energies, certain thought process, certain beliefs that must fall away from you right now as an energetic spiritual being. And as things are falling away from you, you're also going to need to get centered, right? And really gather the things that do serve you. The things that do align with your goals, with your purpose, with where you are spiritually. Y'all have to understand, whether you like it or not, your spiritual energy is in alignment with the earth. When certain shifts are happening within the planet, these shifts are also taking place within you as an energetic being. So for the simple fact that we are in the fall season, it's September now, we're in the fall season, fall equinox is going to be coming, and we're going to officially move into that space. But you need to start preparing for that now. Then we're also in those Jason months. No, sir. No, sir. We're also still in those Jason months. We're coming towards the end of that Jason. September, October, November. So there is so much that can transpire in this time that if you are not releasing, that's not a dandelion, babe, so it doesn't fly. The stuff doesn't fly off of it. You gotta find a white one, not a pink one.
Oh, the white one.
Right, but go play. Go play. If you are not releasing certain shit, your reality is going to be out of alignment, right? You're going to be questioning and wondering why things are happening the way that they're happening.
It blow?
Nope, it's not going to blow. Go play. Go play.
A watermelon.
Brought some fruit out here for them, some watermelon. I'm gonna turn so I can see y'all, cause y'all need to go play on the play stuff. Y'all don't need to swing, cause I'm not pushing y'all on no swing. Okay. So if you aren't ready to release, if you are not getting centered, if you are not ready to release, let me give you snacks, please. Let me give you snacks. Applesauce?
No.
Pretzels?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
If you are not ready to release, and if you are not centered right now, meaning you got shit coming at you from every which way direction and you're not clear on what is the priority, this will be a space and time where it gets super chaotic. And it is already naturally chaotic based off of the current state of being in the world right now. So before I keep going, let me say what's up to y'all, and then y'all tell me what y'all been feeling. What's up, Christelle? What's up, Irene? What's up, S4S Lifestyle? What's up, Kindred Spirit? Kindred Spirit, I sent you an email. You ain't emailed me back. What's up, fam? What's up, No Jill? What's up, Janet? What's up, Babe? What's up, Raven? What's up, Carmen? What's up, Black Zeus? So listen, we got to get really centered right now, meaning we have to be very clear on what is most important to us holistically. When we think about the fall season, we think about a time of really gathering all the things that are of most important to you and really centering yourself within those things. Okay? Really centering yourself within those things that are the most important to you. Am I back? Y'all let me know if y'all can see, if y'all can hear. Man, technology be hating. I don't understand. Am I back? Thank y'all. I must need to put my phone on like do not disturb or something.
I died.
Yes, throw it in the trash, but don't touch the trash when you throw it in there. Okay? I must have to put my phone on do not disturb or something like that, because for some reason, if somebody calls and I decline it, the whole YouTube will freeze for far too long, and it's ridiculous. Y'all, this is such a chaotic time, and y'all need to be so freaking centered, meaning you are so confident in who you are, in your mission, and your purpose, and your reason for being here, that when chaos gets thrown your way, you are grounded and you are unmoved. To be centered is to be unmoved. To be centered is to, you may sway, right? You may bend, but you don't break. Understand what I'm saying here? There is so much shit that is being thrown our way pertaining to our health, pertaining to our finances, pertaining to our children, pertaining to this new way of the world, pertaining to some of the most important things that sustain our human existence, y'all. There are major shifts taking place that pertain to your human existence, that pertain to your physical body, that pertain to your well-being, that pertain to your livelihood, that pertain to your ability to exist in the physical plane. And so You are going to have so much shit thrown at you in this space and time, family. So much shit thrown at you in this space and time. And so it is so important to be centered and to understand that just because certain challenges are presented to you, you do not have to respond in an overly emotional way where you are taken out of your consciousness. Your consciousness, your level of awareness should be unmoved. Okay? Your level of awareness should be unmoved. Your level of self-awareness should be unmoved regardless of what is being put out there to us. Regardless of what. Okay, stop touching stuff. Put that down. Whatever it is, put it down. What is, put that down. I don't, it's a big stick. Let me see. No, that's what we're not going to do. That's what we're not going to do. Put it down. Thank you, sir. I'm glad you're exploring, though. Keep exploring. Just stop picking stuff up. There is so much chaos that is about to be unveiled. But what we have to know as spiritual beings is that everything, absolutely everything, is working out in your favor. And if you can stay centered in that belief, if you can stay centered, what happened? You got a little burn? Ah, yeah, you got a little burn sliding down the slide. You got to be careful, okay? It's going to be okay. Mommy put something on and we get back to the house, all right? Now go play. Keep playing. So right now, family, I'm really encouraging you all to... Kara, you have to be careful stepping up on that thing. Right now, what I really want to encourage y'all to do is figure out what your spiritual practice really is. What keeps you centered? What keeps you connected to you? What keeps you where when different things are thrown your way and you have to adapt and you have to move and you have to shake and you have to... No, we don't eat that. Go throw it somewhere and say Ashe. Go throw it in the grass or somewhere and say Ashe. Go give it to that little tree right there. So my question to y'all right now, and I want y'all to let me know in the chat. What do you all do? What practice? Is it meditation? Is it music? Is it yoga? Is it dance? What practice do y'all have that keeps you centered? Meaning it keeps you focused on what is most important. Throw it. And I think you dropped that on purpose just so you can throw it. Go. Let me know in the comments, y'all. Let me know in the comments what spiritual practice keeps you centered. And if you do not know what that is, I need you to find out like today. Thank you, Mom. Come on. I need you to find that out like right now. Because as shit continues to unfold, you have to have that practice so grounded. You have to know what it is so deeply that right when a trigger comes up, you have been programmed to mentally go into that space.
Because
Okay?
I'm so hot.
KJ, that's not... KJ. You have to immediately know how to shift into that space. So I'm loving what some are saying. Some of y'all are saying it's meditation, it's music, it's dancing, it's yoga, being at the water near nature, singing bowls, yes, breathing, yes, going within like I have since childhood, yeah, shuffling your tarot deck, yeah, that'll do it, that'll give you some clarity, music. These are all things that you have to know. So what I'm communicating to y'all right now is that you need an arsenal. You need an arsenal. You need tools. Y'all hear the airplane? Yeah.
Wow.
You can hear it? You probably got to go look out there. You need tools, family. And you have to have these tools sharpened. meaning you use them so often. You use them so often that when a situation arises, you instantly tap into it. Okay? When a situation arises, you instantly tap into that tool. It's on autopilot. You automatically know how to jump into that space. This is what's going to be so important in this space. Share, Cara. That was not just yours. We're sharing. That's what's going to be most important in this space, y'all. And that's how you remain centered amid chaos. Cara, we sharing, baby. It's okay. That is how we are going to remain centered. And in the season right now, the state of being within the earth is calling you to be centered because shit is about to fall off. Hence the term fall. I should have researched the word autumn. A beautiful name, autumn. Things are about to fall off. Stuff that you thought you needed. People you thought you needed. Certain abuses, certain vices that you used to have that you thought you needed is about to fall off. And I need y'all to not resist the fall. Do not resist the fall. When you resist the fall, this is why people say that they sometimes go into seasonal depression. How many of y'all have heard of seasonal depression? People have seasonal depression because when we shift into a certain season, energetically, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally, they don't align with what is taking place. They don't align with what is taking place within the earth. And you can never go against what's happening in the earth. You can never go against what is happening with the moon cycles. This is why we're doing new moon and full moon rituals and all of these things like that, because we understand that if it's happening in this universe, if it's happening within the earth, if it's happening within the moon cycles, then it is also happening within us. But we resist it. And so in this space and time, I'm telling y'all, do not resist having to let things go. It is absolutely necessary, because if you hold on to too much stuff, you're going to be weighed down. When you are weighed down, you are suppressed and you are repressed. And now when you have this suppression and repression,
Mommy,
this is how people manifest depression.
Rocks.
You got rocks. Ooh, let's count them.
Yeah. How many we got?
How many do you have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
8. No. 4 plus 4 is what? No.
8.
4 plus 4 is 8. Let's switch it up. 5 plus 3 is what? Count it.
1, 2, 3.
Let's bang on it like real
5,
quick.
6, 7.
No, 5 plus 3. You did 5 plus 2. Look at that again.
1,
Yeah,
2,
so
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
5 plus 3 is 8.
Yeah.
Go find more. Go. And come back. We'll do some more math.
Okay.
So, y'all, I'm telling y'all from experience, y'all. Yesterday, my uncle who's an ancestor, he made the transition early 2000s. And so I was very young when he made the transition. And I had just finished a coaching session. And something had on our ancestor table, y'all. We got some candy on the ancestor table. We got some of those Werther's caramel candies. Y'all remember those from back in the day? Some of y'all probably still eat them, right? We had some of those on the table, and I finished the session. It was probably 9 o'clock at night, and Spirit told me, come get one of these candies. And me being like, I really don't want that caramel candy at night. I don't want that. I said, you know what, Spirit? I know you telling me to do this for some reason. I don't know why just yet. Let me think about it. Oh man, I tripped out doing that. I tripped out doing that because I could have came to some conclusion sooner, right? So I said, no, don't do that. Don't do that because you gonna make your sister want to do that. Oh, y'all brought a lot now. Let's separate them by which one is the biggest to the smallest. You're gonna make a row from biggest to smallest. So this is the biggest one. What's the second biggest one?
That.
Good. Put it down there. Now what's the next biggest one?
This.
Keep going all the way till you get to the smallest. And you're gonna do that while chilling out. Mommy's on video.
This.
Yeah, help y'all do it together. Do it together. Talk about it. Put it right here in the line so we can go down the line and we can see it. So I was like, nah, I don't really want that candy right now. I don't know what's going on, right? That night, I ended up having a crazy dream about death. I started having a crazy dream about death. And the grandmother that showed up in that dream was my uncle, who I said made the transition in early 2000s. It was his mom. She showed up in the dream as an angel. And so this let me know, oh shit, when I was being called to that candy, this was something pertaining to my uncle, right? I go in the meditation. Oh, y'all did that so fast. High five. Y'all are so smart. Go. Now go play. No more rocks. No more rocks. Just play.
Can we put them at home?
We can put them at home, yes. Just go play for now. Go. No, we're not taking them home right now. Go play. I went into the meditation room. Or I went into our magic room where we have our ancestor table and a whole bunch of different altars. And I go in there, and right in front of the caramel candies, where a spirit called me to him last night, right in front of the caramel candies is my Uncle Gail's picture. Why is this important? And this is important because his birthday is September 11th. So that's tomorrow. Tomorrow's his birthday. But not only that, the life he lived was so radical, was so free. My uncle lived such a free life where he was not a slave to anything. Let me say that. He was not a slave to anything. He's the type of person that he like us, very spiritual, walking around with his shoes off. My uncle, if any of y'all live in Houston, my uncle and my family lived in Channel View, okay? Channel View. If y'all are in the Houston area, you probably know where Channel View is. My uncle was the type of person that would walk from Ancestral World to Channel View. This means that he would walk for hours because he's free. He's not holding on to anything. He's letting things fall off of him. He would walk to Ancestral World from damn near another side of town, right? Not only that, he was a traveling man. Not in the masonry type sense, but he was a man that wouldn't buy a lot of stuff because he always knew he was gonna be moving. He always knew he was gonna be traveling. I'm talking about traveling internationally. What am I telling y'all, and why am I bringing that up? I'm bringing that up for y'all so that y'all can know you need to be ready to let shit go in this space and time. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't care if it's the house, I don't care if it's the car, I don't care if it's the job. We are in the fall season. Do y'all understand? Let me know in the chat if y'all understand. We are in the season of fall, meaning there is shit that has to fall away. There's things that have to fall. There's things that have to let go. There's things that have to decay. There's things that have to rot and wither away. And I know that it is scary. I'm telling you that from experience. I know that it's scary as hell because it's scary for me. I'm in a space of major transformation, and it's scary. Shit's scary. Like I be overwhelmed sometimes, and I have to. If y'all on Patreon, we got a whole bunch of dragonflies out here. I need to go back and read that dragonfly post. But yeah, it's scary to have to let go of things that you thought you needed. But Spirit is saying, no, what keeps you centered in who you divinely are? Because the things that keep us centered in who we divinely are don't cost nothing. It don't cost nothing. It don't cost a thing. I know we've gotten acclimated to a certain way of life. I've gotten acclimated to a certain way of life. A certain type of house, a certain type of car, a certain type of budget, right? I know how I like to eat. When I go grocery shopping, I'm buying a lot of groceries. If I don't feel like cooking, I'm ordering food. So I've gotten accustomed to a certain lifestyle, and Spirit is telling me now, I'm going to need to be okay with some of those things not remaining the same. Okay? Because we are in a space, in time, we are in a season where if it's extra, if it's not in alignment with what makes you who you are, shit's going to fall off. What keeps you centered and in tune with your spirituality and in tune with who you divinely are is free. It costs me absolutely nothing to get on this YouTube and talk to the family. It don't cost me anything. I mean, I got the phone, that's already done. I got the internet service, that's already done. But just as far as me being able to do this and do what I love, it doesn't cost me a thing. And it keeps me centered because I get to have conversations with like-minded people. So y'all let me know in the chat, what are y'all feeling like you are going to be freeing yourself up from in this fall season? I already know mine. I'm getting all the way freed up. And here's the thing. If you resist it, Spirit gonna make it hard, because either way, at the end of the day, you're gonna have to let the shit go. So the more you fight it, the harder it becomes to release. The more you accept it, the more you're like, oh, okay, it's not that bad. The more you fight this release, the harder Spirit makes it for you. It's like staying at a job for too long. Your Spirit been telling you, you know you need to leave this job. You know you need to leave this job. You know you need to leave this job. Your Spirit was telling you that when you still kind of enjoyed the job. When the job wasn't so bad. But you've ignored that voice for so long, or you hadn't been taking action towards that voice for so long. Now you at a place where you have to leave the job because the job is making you sick, because the job is making you become a negative person, right? Because you are surrounded by people who are in their lower nature. And that's fine if you haven't thought about it. That's fine if you haven't had the thought about it or had that conversation with yourself. Yes, Hathor. You stay so long in a place, and this does not just pertain to the job. This pertains to relationships, to friendships, right? This pertains to a job. This pertains to a certain way of eating. This pertains to a certain way of being. Leave that alone. I know somebody lost their cat. It's okay. You stay somewhere so long because you are afraid of the fall. You don't recognize how this fall is supporting you and getting to where you need to go. Okay? You don't understand that this fall, some of y'all have to let go of mental processes, thinking that you have to do this, you have to be this, if it's not this, then you can't be that. Some of y'all gotta let go of some of those ideologies. That shit is keeping you stuck. Man, and some of y'all have to let go of an idea of, I talked with Miss Blue yesterday. On Clubhouse. And she told me something that was so powerful, that was so profound. She was like, it's time for you to let your mother re-mother you. Miss Blue told me yesterday that I'm in a space right now, because my mother and I, our relationship is getting better. And I'm going to make a whole nother video on that, because our relationship is getting better through the relationship that I have with Kara and the relationship that I have with Kim. because now I'm a mother to 2 daughters. I'm a mother now to 2 daughters. I am my mother's only daughter. And so because I'm a mother to 2 daughters, I have double the understanding of how this work as a mother of daughters is. And so I'm more understanding of my mother now, right? No ma'am, we're putting that down. Down. Thank you, ma'am. So I'm more understanding of my mother now. But Miss Blue told me yesterday, she said, it's time for you to let your mother re-mother you. She wants to be your mother again. And that's so deep and that's so powerful. It brings up emotion in me because my mom couldn't be the mother I know she wanted to be. She had love to give, and she still gives love. She gives love like no other. But because she was a single mom, this makes me so grateful. Thank you, Spirit. Because she was a single mom, because I had a distant father, because of their arguments, because of their disagreements, it was hard for her to simply give love without all of that extra shit. Without her mind being on, I gotta provide for y'all. I gotta make sure you have everything you need. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. You know what I mean? And so I now, in this fall season, am releasing the idea that I gotta mother myself. I know a lot of y'all women out there feel like y'all gotta remother yourselves. And at some point I did remother myself, and that's how I got to where I am right now. But now I'm going to allow my mother to remother me. I'm going to allow her to love me, support me. I am going to, in this space and time, I am going to not fight her being who she is anymore. So I'm letting the idea that I had a struggling relationship with my mother, I'm letting that idea go. I'm letting that shit go in this fall season. I'm letting the idea that my mother did this and my mother did that and that. I'm letting all of that shit go in this fall. Because it's just not worth the perpetuation of that same type of thought. It's old. It's old. Some of y'all are still replaying old damn storylines in your head, old timelines in your head, and Spirit's like, it's time for you to let that fall. It's time for you to let that go. It's time to let these old storylines go, family. Like, there's so much space and opportunity for us to be growing and expanding right now. But we ain't ready to let things fall. So I want to encourage y'all to really think about that. What are y'all letting fall away from you? Hell, it could be weight. See, it could be weight. It could be extra weight, spiritual weight, physical weight. It could be, like Deja said, self-doubt. These are things that you have to let fall, and you have to become centered in your spiritual practice, whatever that may be. My spiritual practice is really just silence and solitude. It don't matter what I'm doing. If I can get time completely by myself, where I don't have to think about anybody, where I don't have to do anything, where I can just be in solitude, that's where my wins are going to come from, right? Because I have so much clarity in solitude. I could be by myself doing yoga, by myself listening to music, by myself driving in the car, by myself, meditating. It doesn't matter what it is. By myself simply reading a book. For me, my centering in this space and time is going to come from solitude, which has been very hard recently because I've been doing a whole bunch of coaching, a whole bunch of talking on the phone, a whole bunch of exchanging energy, and I'm so grateful for that. Okay? But I'm just telling y'all right now to find what keeps you centered. Find the things that no matter how much no matter how much shit is thrown your way, what keeps you centered and solid, knowing that everything you need is taken care of and everything you need is always going to be provided for. What keeps you in that space? Okay? Because the chaos We've only just begun. It has only just begun. And it's been a lot already. Like, stop watching the news. Stop watching the conspiracy theories. You know what? I'm just me right now. I'm totally disconnecting from all of it. I don't give no fucks. Excuse my language. That's a little aggressive. But at this point, I'm almost like I don't give no fucks about what Biden comes on that screen and say. That's just where I'm at. Because it doesn't support me hearing anything that this man got to say. You know, hearing anything that these people, like, it doesn't support me, y'all. And so y'all, y'all really have to figure out what keeps you centered. Let me see something real quick. Because I really want y'all to understand, y'all. And you can't, don't play yourself. It's such a time right now to really make sure that you're stepping out of fear. Make sure that you're stepping out of fear, that you are lowering that ego, and that you are finding time to tune into that higher mind. That's going to be your saving grace in this time. That's going to be your saving grace in this time. And if you are the person that is that finds yourself easily distracted, I want you to challenge yourself to give yourself minutes and moments of complete focus into whatever it is that you're doing. And whatever it is that you're into at the moment, I want you to challenge yourself to tune in. I want you to challenge yourself. I don't care if you got to set a timer on your phone. If you are reading a book, a book on spirituality, you just popping a page open and you're reading it. I need you to put 15 minutes on your phone. Just put 15 minutes on your phone. And I want you to be fully invested for that 15 minutes. What we're doing is building up a stamina, a focus. What we're doing is building up a stamina of tuning in to your higher self. Okay? This is so important right now, family. Put an ashe in the chat if you're hearing me. Put an ashe in the chat if you're hearing me. It is so important right now for you to tap into a deeper focus. See, because it is your ego that is going to keep you in this fear state of being. And oh God, let me also say, listen, we not talking about no complaining in this space and time. We ain't doing no complaining in this space and time. Because your complaints has never led to a breakthrough. Your complaint has never led to a breakthrough. Your inspired action has. So 111, come on, Spirit. I've been seeing 111 every day for like the past week or two. 111. And I'm only seeing that it's 111 because as y'all are 111 Central Standard Time, I know some of y'all 211 or whatever. 1211 if you in the East Coast, the West Coast, right? So I want y'all to know and understand how important it is right now for you to be centered in your practices and for you to strengthen your focus. For you to focus. Focus right now. Because if you are not focused, you're going to miss what you're supposed to be letting go of. You're going to miss what you're supposed to be letting fall. You can't afford that shit right now. It's too much going on. We cannot afford to not be focused on what is in alignment with who we divinely are. Okay, yes, 11:11. Yep, that's right. PSC 11:11, 2 hours back. Love it. Right now is a time, family, of being focused and being centered. Okay, so if I had to leave you with 3 things that I want y'all to focus on, think about, meditate on right now. I want you to focus on, first of all, the first thing I want you to focus on is gratitude. Because I just got hit with such a whim of gratitude. And I got my kids here at the park. They ain't bothering me. They ain't bothering me. They doing them. They having fun. When we leave here, I'm going to take them home, feed them lunch, and I'm going to make their ass take a nap. I'm grateful for the simple things. I'm super grateful for the simple things. So the first thing I want you to do is have gratitude. That's the first thing that I want you to do. After you have gratitude, and gratitude is something that you should be keeping with you for the long haul. Shout out to everybody that's on Patreon. Shout out to everybody who's in the Geneva app, because we did a 10-day gratitude challenge that was so powerful, being able to see everybody that has everything that they're so grateful for. It was awesome. So gratitude first. But once we get beyond the gratitude, because gratitude is a way of life, it should be an everyday thing. But once we get past the gratitude, 3 things that I want you to focus on in this fall season. First thing I want you to focus on is what is asking to be released from you. What energy there, y'all, what physical thing is asking you to release it? There's something out there that is saying, release me now. Release me now. What is being asked for you to release? What is your higher self asking you to let go of? That's one thing I want you to focus on. What is needing to be released from you right now? Then the second thing that I want you to really contemplate on is, what keeps me centered? What keeps you centered? What keeps you in your spiritual mind? Like I said, for me, when I get time alone, when I'm by myself, when I'm undistracted, this is when I get all the spiritual channels, all the spiritual downloads, all of the information that I need. Why is this important? This is important because as you are having to adapt and adjust to certain things being released and let go from you, you can... KJ, let's stop swinging that, please, sir. Thank you. As you are releasing and surrendering certain things from you, being centered is going to allow you to better deal with not having something that you've been used to having. Being centered is going to help you to better deal with not being the person you thought you was. Being centered is going to help you to flow through this transformation easier. Okay? Being centered is going to help you to flow through this transformation easier. Not only that, the third thing that I want you to focus on in this time is, what is your higher self communicating with you, and how do you make time daily to have that conversation? Again, because this conversation, your hands are dirty. Let me feed it to you. Thank you, because you've been touching in the mulch, and I don't want you to put your hands in your mouth. Thank you, sir. Okay? So how do you... And let's not be... No, sir. No, sir. In front of me. In front of me. Thank you. Love you. Okay? So how do you make time for that communication between you and your higher self? Of course, it can be the same exact thing as what keeps you centered. Okay? But what I'm saying is, how are we going to discipline you? I'm feeding you the pretzels because y'all hands been all in the mulch. Thank you, ma'am. So I'm challenging you to discipline yourself in this space and time, to allow yourself to release, allow yourself to... Y'all hear that? Hey, y'all. Gotta love nature. They always give you nature always gives you the confirmation. You hear they having a communication. So what are you releasing in this space and time? What do you know is extra baggage, is extra weight that is not really in alignment with where spirit is moving you to? Second, what keeps you centered? What keeps you connected to your higher self? What keeps you from breaking? Where you can bend. Get up, ma'am. Get up. Carefully, watch your head. Watch your head. where you can bend but not break, where you sway. You're kind of like the trees, right? When those strong winds come, the trees, they move side to side, but they never break. What keeps you in that energetic state of being? And then lastly, how do you create a focus? How do you discipline yourself to stay focused in these moments and not allow yourself to be so distracted? Because in this space and time, that's what's going to keep you off-centered is the distractions. That's why when it comes to anything that is going on right now, from COVID-19 to the new variant, to the new this, to the vaccine, yes, you can get, no, those flowers, no. We're going to go to a store for flowers, not those ones. Thank you, though. When you are invested in these distractions, which are coming every day, mark my words. That is what's going to get you off centered, and that's what's going to remove you from being focused on what Spirit has in store for you. So I want y'all to keep these words. I want you to keep these words. Everything is always working out for me. 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 I know exactly what I need to do when I need to do it. I know exactly what I need to do when I need to do it. I know exactly what I need to do when I need to do it. I'm releasing anything that is not in alignment with what Spirit has in store for me. I'm releasing anything that is not in alignment with what Spirit has in store for me. I am releasing anything that is not in alignment with what Spirit has in store for me. I trust that everything is working out in my favor. Everything is working out in my favor. Everything is working out in my favor. If you can let that sit on your spirit, I challenge y'all to make that your mantra right now. I challenge you to make that your mantra right now. I challenge you when you taking a shower, when you washing dishes, when you preparing dinner, making lunch, while you at work. I challenge you to constantly, consistently affirm to yourself, everything is working out for me right now. I trust Spirit, and I know that everything is working out for me right now. I release whatever is not in alignment with what Spirit has in store for me. I challenge you to do that work. I challenge you, because I cannot invest emotionally and mentally into what's happening in our society right now. Can't do it. Can't do it. It will shatter everything you have in store, being focused on everything that is going on right now. So I need you to trust, and I need you to spend time alone. I need you to get centered so that you have the answers to how you navigate this space and time. I need you to trust. See, now we're getting into a whole different channel right now. I need you to trust that everything leading up to these moments has prepared you for this space and time right now. I need you to trust that every Bobby Hemmett video you done watched, every Desiree D. Ray Wise video, Dream Wise video, Mook video, I need you to trust that everything in all the ways you've invested in yourself is preparing you for this space and time right now. I need you to know that everything is working out in your favor. No matter how scary it gets, I need you to always move forward from a place of spirit, from a place of trust, from a place of knowing, and not from a place of fear. I need you to walk with a certain level of confidence in yourself, because you are divine and you are connected to the all. And because you are connected to the all, everything is always working out in your favor. I need you to walk in a certain amount of confidence in that. I need you to understand that you are so tuned in, tapped in, turned on. I need you to know that. Okay? I need you to know that. I need you all to really, in this space and time, to really rise up, you know? I need you to rise up, and I need you to move with confidence and a certain level of certainty, love and trust, and that's why I'm telling y'all, it is so important to constantly be checking in with self. So as new shit is being thrown your way, tune in. I know for me, it's simply going to mean Hold on, let me. I know from see this nature is like, yeah. See, we cannot take things like that for granted. You can't do it anymore. You cannot afford, family. Y'all cannot afford to second guess your divinity. You cannot afford it. Do you understand? In this space and time right now, you cannot afford to second guess your power, to second guess your divinity. It's not in the budget. It's not in the budget. Do you understand? You cannot afford to miss these opportunities to center yourself and to ground yourself. All of these sounds in nature, I'm not going to second guess that and be like, they not talking to me. They not telling me ashe. They not telling me amen. They not telling me that's confirmation. They not telling me that's a word. There it is again. You cannot afford to second guess what you are capable of and what you are here to do. Doubt has to be thrown out the window right now, y'all. Because if not, you'll give in to that fear. Whatever that may look like. Whatever that may look like, you'll give into it. When you have such a deep trust that everything is working out for you, everything is working out for you. And I know it. I know it from experience. When you have a deep trust that when that is your belief, when that is your knowing, when that is your centering, when you know there ain't nothing else can manifest but that. I don't have for example, the other day, 3 days ago, my throat is sore. And society right now would tell you, oh, your throat is sore, girl. You better go get a COVID test. Ooh, it's getting real up. Honey, I said, I know what to do. I said, I don't even have to entertain no fucking COVID. I don't even have to, what? I know exactly what to do. I got a whole arsenal. I got tools for shit like this. So guess what your girl starts doing? I get my vitamin C. I get my echinacea. I got my peppermint tea. I got my lemons. I got my ginger. Ma'am, Cara, make sure you're not putting nothing in your mouth. I got that mother senses too. I'm on here with y'all, but I'm seeing everything. Honey, I got that tea. This was like 2 days ago. And I am perfectly fine right now. As a woman who is 30 weeks pregnant, they think y'all gonna scare me into some shit because I'm feeling some sensations in my throat. No, I know what I know. I know that I have the skills. I know that I have the downloads. I know that I have what I need to be great in any aspect of my life. And you got to know that too. Even when you feeling something in your throat. Even when they saying shit about your job, you don't get no vaccination, you gonna get fired. I know that there is something that is going to support me in this space and time right now. No matter what. No matter what, this is what I know. Because it's always been facts. It's always been the truth. It's always been that way. Hold on. Fuck no. Hold on. You better take your ass back because I ain't playing with no damn dog. Come on. Listen right now. All right, y'all. That's the word. I'm gonna get off of here because it's time to go. I'm gonna tell you what happened. So I see a dog, not on no leash, not with no owners, in my peripheral vision. Are y'all still here? Are y'all still here? Let me know if y'all here. Yes, you here? All right, bet. I see a dog, ain't on no leash, in my peripheral vision. Y'all seen how quick I got up? Sis was up. Gathered them kids with the quickness and had their asses in the car that quick. Cause I'm just not playing about mines. I'm just not playing about mines. We don't even gotta think about it. I trust spirit. I trust intuition. I trust, and then here's the spiritual part. That dog knew I wasn't the one to play with just by how fast I moved. That dog knew I wasn't the one to play with. 30 weeks pregnant and all, I'm on your ass. Okay? I get up real quick, call my kids' names, get in this car now. Got them in the car. I'm looking at the dog. I'm analyzing the dog energy. I'm observing the dog. It's an old dog. I can tell he gray. But shit, I'm not playing with you. I'm not playing with you. We're not doing that. My kids are they in the car before you even think about what the hell you might want to do. And look, I'ma still have my kids back. I'ma still collect, because now they safe. They safe, so I'm safe. I'm good. I'm good. Leave some pretzels for the animals. Ashe, here, y'all eat that up. Y'all eat that up. I'ma leave some treats for the animals out here. Sis was up so fast, them kids is in the car right now. I'm collecting all of their little rocks because we're gonna do some math work with these rocks when we get home. We're gonna do some work with them. And they asked if they bring the rocks home, so I'm gonna bring the rocks home. I got their back like that. But sis saw a dog off in the distance. Sis saw a dog off in the distance, and I had to get that dog together, honey. I got them kids in that car. Dog ain't got no leash on. I can't play about my kids. I cannot play about my kids. Got them in the car real quick. The dog realized I wasn't the one to play with, and he done walked off. Anyways, family, it's nice building with y'all. Like I was saying, trust yourselves, get centered, and let shit go that needs